See, good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to a Quant Price. And also, here I'm going to show you how you can use the dashboard and you can analyze all the scripts, like just any script in the world, whichever is there on TradingView. So you can just analyze it in one click, and you can see where like all the biases were clear, and you can see the perfect trend. See, in daily, weekly, and monthly, it was a strong buy. And also, you can see like perfect mathematics was formed for not. So, you can turn off the novice and see, not it wasn't the perfect math cause even the pivots were shifting upwards, but it was not the perfect non overlap like this. It wasn't the perfect overlap, but still it managed to trend. So sometimes, even when some conditions are wrong, but in different time frames, if all the conditions are true, it works. See, it was a sell in monthly, but the bias reversed in daily and weekly because the formation was bullish. Also, you can see the daily formation of this is bullish, and we have here the weekly CPR on the screen. If I were to show you the monthly, see the monthly bias, the new month is started and it's in the sell bias for this Wipro, and right here is the perfect selling price. But what happened, guys? The opening is in the pivot. The new month opening is in the pivot. That means that it's not going to be the good trading month in Wipro, because see, also this is a range month. Even though all the sell conditions are true, it did manage to go one tick below, because as you can see, the CPR was not, the opening was not, I guess the opening was outside the CPR ID. Yeah, the opening was below CPR, so it's perfect sell. Let's see if this month if it ends up in a sell, because from pivot it has already went till one tick lower from the opening, so the sell bias is over. That's how you see it, because this is how it's played. So see here, the bias is changed, and also you can see the daily and weekly bias has changed. So we are navigating. Okay, so here it's monthly bullish bias, and ये support भी POC पे ही आया होगा किसी दिन, and look at the trend. So when all the confluence is holding its value, and also you have to see this. Okay, so there's a sell bias, as you can see clearly, opening below, closing below layer 2 previous. So this is the perfect sell price, as you can see, and it will reach here, it'll go for sell. This is how you navigate, and you put alarms on the screen. This is also no, this is not a good trading signal, because the opening of the month is in this is in the consolidation bias. Basically, there will be not much to do in this month. But if in case in daily, if it opens here and perfect sell structure formed, see, it had tried once more, it opened below the pivot line, but see, initiative buyer entered, so responsive buyer entered. For initiative seller, you need to have like perfect opening below the pivot and perfect sell setup formed for that day. Then you can just navigate. See here, the daily setup says it's bullish bias, and doesn't matter because daily bias is more important than other biases. See here, the monthly bias is reversed. Opening pivot monthly CPR and dip exactly happened at the top central, and now it continue. If it closes above this, or see untested pivot, it can continue till R2, R3. That can happen in OFSS. This is how you analyze. And see here, perfect sell happened from here to here, but not all the conditions were true. How you can see it? You need to be trading all only the scenarios where all the conditions are true. See, it's choppy bias. Daily bias is not all the conditions are true for daily bias. Weekly is mixed. Most of the biases are mixed. Cause ये वाला month bias rejection month हो रहा है. That's why not. Or also it's not easy to find such companies which are in the perfect confluence. That is also a hard part of this business, that you need to look into all the scripts where the perfect setup has formed. You shouldn't be trading the random setup, because the risk and probabilities are not in your favor. Sometimes I get greedy and I just trade the odds, because I feel the better risk reward makes a better trader. But that cannot be the same case for you. Like that cannot work for you if you haven't practiced that much. So not most of the biases are in perfect confluence. This is how you navigate. As soon as you have the opening and closing, you can start to navigate, and you have to use the dashboard once you have the opening. See, it shows the daily bias. All the conditions are true. We'll see. How we'll see. This is how you can apply the daily CPR. And the dip happened at CPR, sorry, S1 pivot. But what was it? The closing. Okay, so the opening was not that great because opened in the CPR and went till S1, and when tried to see this was the initiative participation, initiative buyer buying, because see, opening tick is still above the CPR pivot, so the initiative buyer bought it from support one, which we have like already discussed, the most undervalued point with respect to pivots. And see, the responsive seller, sorry, the responsive seller again tried to sell, and see, this is how it happens. It happens in like 15 minutes when people don't know much about it. And also ये यहाँ तक भी आया होगा, if I'm not wrong, cause this virgin CPR sometimes trading view में delay ही हो जाता है price, and immatures don't notice it cause they don't know much about the data and the why the data is important and everything. See, Axis Bank, same, the bias changed as like Nifty, cause why the bias changed. So daily bias, CPR ranges were shifting upwards. Still the opening was below the support one. Take देखो second support पे ही support ले लिया, and again see, institutions always buy at cheap, guys. So there should be this rule. Okay, camera on करना पड़ेगा क्या? No, so there should be this rule, like if you're ever buying, so you should always be buying cheap, like the most cheapest point पे ही buy करना है. If that point is already bought, you won't be entering, like you will not be. If मतलब अगर अभी भी कोई, जैसे अगर कहीं पे भी सेटअप बना, तो you should be buying at the lowest point, like सेटअप के हिसाब से जो भी परफेक्ट सेटअप के हिसाब से जो भी लोएस्ट बाइंग पॉइंट आ रहा है, so you should always be buying cheap. अगर आज नहीं मिल रहा है, wait for tomorrow, wait for day after tomorrow. You should like, this should be like set in your head clearly that अगर खरीदना है तो सबसे सस्ता खरीदना है, और बेचना है तो सबसे महंगा बेचना है. सिंपल सी बात है कि जो भी सेल के लेवल्स बनेंगे लाइक H3 पॉइंट्स एंड R1 पॉइंट्स, जो भी सेल के लिए पॉइंट होंगे, सो बेस या फिर पिवट पॉइंट इफ द परफेक्ट सेल फॉर्मेशन हैज फॉर्म्ड. सो whatever your selling points or buying points are, they should be like they should be like जो भी दिन का फॉर्मेशन है उसका बेस्ट पॉइंट. It should be the best point. Best point for buying. I should be suggesting some. So basically S1 के नीचे तो नहीं खरीदना है, ये तो इतना क्लियर है, राइट. बट कहाँ तक खरीदना है, यू कैन बाय टिल पिवट्स, लाइक इस BC के ऊपर तक ही बाय करना है, इसके ऊपर जो भी प्राइस है. या फिर कैमरीला में यू शुड ऑलवेज बी बाइंग अबव L3. How you can see L3? This is the indicator for seeing the L3. See, this was the buy point. L3 के ऊपर ही खरीदना है. ऑल्सो हम सेल के कुछ एग्जांपल्स भी कवर करते हैं ना. सेल के चार्ट ऐसे दिखते हैं गाइस. वेट, ऐसे ये तो हम रेंडमली फिल्टर्ड आउट नहीं है, बट स्टिल. सो बेसिकली मैं ये समझाना चाह रहा था कि एक तो ये रूल होना चाहिए कि ऑलवेज बाय एट चीपेस्ट. Do not buy overpriced. Do not, like, never buy it, because दिन बदलेगा, you can have the same trend continuation, or you can find out the different chart or anywhere. But you do not be buying overvalued, like कि खुलते ही you have the confirmation and you're just locked in. But ऐसा ही होता है fast trend में, you will learn through. So basically, what's happening in the Indian market, what I feel is the bias changing. Bias is changing towards upside. And how I can say that, because most of the closings are above L3 of top 200 companies, which holds the highest market cap in the Indian stock market. So basically, okay, also see these companies, also few companies, the bias is still failing, but you don't know the opening अगर ओपन सीधे ऊपर ही हो गई. But see, few companies the bias is still failing. Dixon. Also, if we apply the CPR ones, see, with respect to Camry, like what you can see, सीधे हम यहाँ से भी देख सकते हैं. All the prices are visible here कि what's happening, but still I like it. I like it using the drawings. So it was a sell bias, perfect sell bias, and it worked through. ये कैसे आया होगा देगा, I'll show you, because I don't have the premium right now. I'll apply this money zone and see exact POC से ही ये opening undervalued and boom. This is how fast machines are, guys. So you are like competing against the machines. So in daily time frame, it's almost going to be impossible. You can you are following the rule that you will always be buying it undervalued and selling it overvalued. Still, it's gonna be the toughest thing. Once you know it, then you will understand how tough it is. जब तक आइडिया ही नहीं था कि बाय करना है सेल करना है, जब तक एक अलग बात थी. Now you will know कि when it's buy, when it's a not buy. So this is how you do it. I mean, you can use the dashboard for it, or you can just have your custom build indicator, because I have already explained the logic in the previous videos, and we'll be making more videos for showing you how I did it basically. So this was the part of it. And also guys, shout out to few people who have like followed me. We have like 60 subscribers on YouTube almost, and we have only 20 followers here. What's happening, guys? What are you doing? Like, go and like find out the script and use it. I know already like 40 people, or maybe 30 must be, or 25 must have seen it. Where is the follow, guys? Where is the follow? If Because I am following back everyone, and we can have the chit chat in trading view as well. If you like see how you can do it, if you haven't tried the feature yet, I'll show you. This is how you do it. So basically you can go to trading view and load नहीं हो रहा है chart. So yeah, यहाँ से you can have the private conversation with like everyone. See, this guy has the Lambo picture on the screen, and this is how you can click the screenshot and just ask me anything. Or once you have like followed me, you can also start to DM me. You can ask anything about the screen and like what I'm seeing, and what are my thoughts on different charts. And this is how you can like we can have the community inbuilt in trading view itself. So I like this feature, guys. So just you can get in touch with me live once you have like followed me here on trading view. So here we go, guys. On we have like multiple solutions once we have like the working community. And so also see, if I'll show you, this is how you can do it. These are the mathematical conditions which you can see कि 13 conditions क्या थी. So these are the mathematical formulas. Sorry, these are not the mathematical formulas, but so inside that inside the code I have kept the all mathematical formulas. So basically these are the conditions. So this is for a multi-time frame cell structure, how you can navigate it. So these things are private, guys, because they were useless in the beginning once. So these are few probable. Basically, I have like 30 plus indicators coded with with the same logic, but every indicator has a different purpose. So maybe as the book says about the flight plan and everything, I think this is the best dashboard solution which we have like coded on. Also, once you have the premium of trading view, then you can start to make the alarms just by. So we'll have the detailed software once we have like more subscribed users or whatever. So you can just have the alarm where the formation is building at the right moment. So basically this thing does not alarm anything. This just tells us about how the things are there and like how the structure is playing out right now. See, it was a bullish bias. Which time frame? Maybe it's daily CPR. Okay, it's daily CPR, and taking the rejection at almost R1 and H3. Where was the H3? We'll see that. See, it was all H3. See, it was H3, daily H3 was the selling point. Monthly H3 was also selling point, and also see. So this is how you can navigate. I think the perfect trend started before some time as well. थोड़ा time हो गया रहेगा. That's why the trend did not continue even the pivot was untested. See, okay, so it was a perfect trend happening for multiple period. Okay, so out of nowhere we just stuck on gold again. So this is just, we'll discuss it later. We can have the, we can see this chart. Basically the bias is the sell bias. Okay, so the daily bias is sell, but what's happening, the opening was above CPR, so it was a bias rejection, sell bias rejected to buy. And see, the exact dip happened here somewhere. And where was the L3 if I were to show you? So do not try to trade the rejected bias, because guys, it's above H3, which is basically bullish, and also it's near to R1. So that's why these consolidation, big conceit, this is how you can navigate it. Where is the hot zone? Where hot zones are the zones where the most consolidation part of the day happens. So see, PP and TC was also the hot zone. This PP to TC here also. See, this is how you do it, guys. And you have like any doubts in your head about the dashboard and like the working of it, you can just ask me. So just DM me about your issue on TradingView. I'll happily reply it. So that was my 30 minutes for the day, guys. Uh, Good morning, good luck. Try navigating multiple charts and try to notice basically what happens in which case, which is the perfect suited case for you. And also try to trade the best confluence possible. If the confluence is not there, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be trading, but at least it should be like all the conditions should be true in some time frame with your bias. Like if you're buying, so like daily bias should be bullish bias, and if you're selling, daily bias should be the sell bias. It shouldn't be the bias, the rejected bias. You shouldn't be trading the rejected bias. Okay, the sometimes the move can be much larger when the bias changes. The move becomes the big move, but still you just wait for the second day. And जैसे ये हुआ गोल्ड में, it was a bullish bias and the bias turned. So जरूरी नहीं है कि उसी दिन ही sell करो. You can wait. If the CPR and S perfect closing and everything happens, you will get the chance second day, third day. So basically यही है कि patience का game है. आज नहीं तो कल. Notice the charts. One day you can have the perfect confidence to play it out. So that's what, guys. I realized beauty, but it took me a while to believe it, that it works. It something works in the market. Because मुझे ऐसा लगने लगा था there is nothing which works in the market, and there cannot be any tool built in which like predicts the market or helps any trader out there, पहले से बताता है and anything. But there are tools, guys, and they basically are there at the first place to indicate us that how the prices is going to be. And also this is what, this is a auction process. We'll make some separate video on that, like why R1 S1 and why such things, why, like what is the auction process and things behind it. So basically my live streams, people are commenting like, no audio, no audio. So basically, bro, there is no audio because you just need to see the chart and just see the chart. What was the bias and how the day was performing and what I was watching. This is what you have to do with the live streams, and I have already categorized all the streams like which day is what, and like how the price is opened, which day was what, and also what you need to notice I have already explained. So you can just surf in the streams and see what you are looking for. Like every day is same, guys. Like if you see it mathematically, there is no seventh day in the market. Only six types of days are there where we have already discussed. But why different anomalies and different formation happens? Because the bias are mixed. Every time frame have different biases, so the price waits there to get the perfect bias. It could be anyone shifting the market, whether it's going to be initiative players or responsive players. But yeah, once you have that closing opening fixed up, like perfect closing opening, figured it out, and you have the patience to wait for the perfect entry, then one day you can also be the profitable trader for sure. With that, good luck, guys, and hope you will have the good Monday. And sometimes you generally wait on the Mondays. Why you wait? Because the perfect price for the week, you know, you can know it on every script. If the formation is there, you can know the perfect price and perfect execution price of the week. Then you can just wait on the Monday whether it's going with the perfect bias or the bias is so basically देखो पहले, then you can make money. So that's it from my side, guys, and thanks for watching the videos, and please comment जो भी समझ में ना आए and whatever you have like in your head, because I know if you're on my live stream you're not profitable, because this is the toughest business, you can say that, because दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी कंपनीज इसी फील्ड में है. So this is not an easy game. This is the toughest. You have the biggest competition, and I know सबको लॉस क्यों होते हैं, because they don't have this clarity. But once you're there on this YouTube channel, I'll make sure you'll have the clear mindset in 1 year. So that's my plan. My plan is to have like 1,000 traders who understand the same knowledge and same things which I know, and we can just travel the world. I mean, so good night, guys. I mean, that's it from my side today.